Here's a question. Do rich parents teach their kids differently than people with less money? According to a new book by Millionaire Steve Siebold, the answer is yes. Siebold interviewed more than 1,200 of the world's wealthiest people, and he says wealthy people teach their kids to be rich, while people with smaller income pass down the limiting beliefs about money from generation to generation. Of course, Esme, I mean, you're looking at a very small percentage of the population.
Well, the 1,200 wealthiest people in the world, they're probably all billionaires.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I think this is interesting because I think, you know, I've known a lot of young people who've had wealthy parents, and they seem to fall into two categories. Some, like the Dayton brothers, who have the Bachelor Farmer restaurant, the Astor Finlayson store, very wealthy young men doing a great job, great service for the community. And then I know other kids, young people, who have really been train wrecks and have struggled with issues like alcohol and drugs.
A lot of people hear this, Matt, and they probably think, well, of course, it's so easy when you come from millions or billions of dollars to say, okay, you can be rich too.
Well, I think it all depends on the approach you take to money. I mean, if you grow up struggling to pay bills, then certainly money is a scary thing, and it's not something that you want to focus on. Whereas if you have money and you see the things that it affords you, certainly you would want to achieve that as well. I think what you need to be careful of in teaching your kids to want to be wealthy is that that's not the only thing. I mean, if you see that, okay, I want to be wealthy, that's when that goes down the path of these kids becoming train wrecks, like you said.
Well, we see train wrecks at all incomes, right? You see the rich, you see the poor, you see the middle class. I do think there is something to this idea of teaching kids that it's okay to be successful, that we shouldn't be mad or jealous or envious, that we need to work hard, and that it's okay to want to be rich. It's okay.
Right.
You need to be a good person. You should give back to the community.
Right.
Charity matters, all these other things. But if you don't start from the standpoint of it's okay to succeed, in fact, it's expected to succeed, I think that's powerful.
I think the author also suggested that the parents who were the most successful in getting this message to their kids were the ones who stressed that money is something that can be good for you and that you can use as an agent to help others as well.
Sure.
And I think that's a powerful message.
I do like the idea of, if you want people to reach for things that are very, very high, you have to keep working. A lot of times people will get to a goal in life and say, great, I've made it. What's awesome about making that goal is that now you can set higher ones and keep going. And that idea of wanting to be wealthy, well, really, you can be as wealthy as you want. You can keep reaching for more.
So what's the takeaway, though, if you're a middle-income person or a low-income person? What are you supposed to teach your kids? Are you supposed to teach them you should want to do better than we are doing now? I think that's probably a good way to go.
Isn't that the hope for every parent?
Oh, gosh,
Yes.
I hope my children are way more successful.
Yeah.
I mean, look what I've
Local television personality? Right.
They can do better than this.
National
kids.
television
That's
personality.
Right, that's
yeah.
right. You